Ways to make a hen party extra special. Hi, welcome back to Bride Society. I'm Rebecca, this is Laura, and today we are talking about how to make a hen party or bachelorette extra special for the bride-to-be. And actually this came about because I recently had to plan one myself, and I sort of, planned the initial activity, and then I was thinking, but what do I do to kind of just make it that extra special, just doing the thing, what touches can I put in that will really make the bride excited and feel, touched and all those kind of things. So hence this video was born. And with everything we're going to talk about, you can obviously fit it to your budget. You can pick and choose which bits you might want to include. You can do some things for not very much money at all. So hopefully there's something you can take from these ideas that will just elevate the plans for the hen party that you're organising. And first of all, we're going to talk about accessories. So you might have thought about getting a bride-to-be badge or a sash for the bride-to-be, but what about including everybody who's going to be attending, so everybody feels thought of and part of the group, with something as simple as maybe little badges that say Team Bride on them. You could get everybody sashes if you wanted to, or you could make some sunglasses. Check out our recent video if you'd like to DIY those. Another thought is, and I have been to a hen party where this happened once, hence this idea, where you get the whole of all the hens to put on a mask of the fiance of the bride-to-be. So their head on a mask and you're all wearing it, and then she walks in and you're all in these masks, and it's just quite a funny moment. But again, a lot of these things are just to do with putting in that extra little bit of effort, which I think people appreciate. And so so she'll walk in, see that, and obviously you'll have gone to that effort, and it's just a funny moment is all. Maybe thinking about creating a memento for after the hen party. For example, a guest book type thing, and something like that could be these Kiss the Miss frames. So all you need is a simple frame with a mount on there, and you get everybody who's attended to put on some lipstick and put a kiss on that mount. And then if you take a group photo on the evening or day, you can put that in there afterwards. And it's just something that you can give as a physical gift to kind of commemorate the hen party. Yeah. And along the photo route as well is that a fun thing that you can make to take again to the hen party itself is that obviously a big part of hen parties is kind of taking photographs together, having a laugh, having some fun, and photo booths and that kind of thing have obviously been quite popular. But you could do that, but I'm not suggesting necessarily a photo booth itself, but even just creating a frame that you can kind of hold up in front of your face as though you're taking a photo that you've maybe customised to the bride. So either that says Mrs. Smith to be or whatever it is, and the date of the hen party, something like that. And again, we actually have a tutorial on our channel on how to make one in the shape of an engagement ring that you could use. So again, we'll link that in the description box below. So games are not a new thing for hen party thoughts, but ones that maybe take a bit of effort to prepare. So it's obvious that you haven't just thrown these together, that you've put some time and thought into preparing these particular games for the bride-to-be. So for example, the kind of Mr. and Mrs. game, where you ask the bride's fiance a list of questions, you get all the answers, and then on the hen party itself you ask the bride the same questions and see if the answers match up. It could be as simple as just comparing the answers, or if you want to take it one step further, you could even get the fiance to record the answers and play it on a TV screen at the hen party with fun. Someone in charge of pausing at the right moments. I like that. That's a fun idea. I think there was another game you mentioned to me as well. Yeah. Which I hadn't heard of. Kind of an icebreaker game. Because it's a hen party or a bachelorette. whatever it is.
Yeah, it's a hen party. There's quite often a group of people that might not all know each other. So you might want to start with some sort of icebreaker game, but also that's involving the bride-to-be. So this particular one is, if there's a group of you in advance, someone asks everyone who's attending to bring like a bag, this little paper bag or something with maybe 3 mementos, things you've already got around the house that might represent how you know the bride and your relationship with her. And then the bride has to guess who the bag is from. So you don't try and make it too obvious, but then it's a fun game for her, but also that everybody else gets to know the story of how you know the bride, and it's just a bit more, so everyone gets to know each other a bit more.
And if you want more ideas on hen party games, we have a video on that too. There's going to be lots of video links in this description box below, so definitely check it out. Okay, so next, themed food. Again, it's just showing you put in a bit of thought into all the details of what you're going to be doing. So obviously the first things that come to mind in association with bachelorettes, hen parties, is sort of slightly risque food. I think initially when I wrote this down, well, maybe we thought I meant like risky food, like undercooked chicken or something.
But no, we quickly...
She clued in.
Food in the shape of certain body parts.
Yes. So you can go that way, or if you're trying to keep it a bit more PG or mother-in-law friendly, you don't know how it's going to go. Even just things shaped like, so for the aforementioned hen party that I organised, I bought donuts and made little diamond ring like cake toppers, and then put that on the donut so it looked like an engagement ring, if you see what I mean, and actually gave those out as favours. But obviously you could just do it as food, or like with mini donuts, that would be really cute as well. So okay, things along those lines. We have like a custom cocktail to the bride, like you know what her favourite drink spirits are, things to give us something unique to her. The other thing you could do is actually get like as well, make an actual celebration cake, like a proper cake. Again, it can be shaped like things, but it doesn't have to be. I get a customised cake topper for it. Yeah, I made that too. And again, tutorials on our channel about how to make cake toppers. I didn't realise how many other videos this was going to segue to, but there you go.
Lots. And if you're having the kind of hen party where you're decorating a space, then you could do some personalised decorations. So whether that's adding some personalisation to some bunting with the bride-to-be's either like future name, or if you're having a spread of food and you want to just add that little extra special touch, you could personalise some napkins as well, or order some personalised napkins. Again, with details of the bride on there, just those tiny little touches that just really elevate everything and make it just that little bit extra special.
Yeah, definitely. And of course, party bags, loot bags for everyone that's come. Not a new concept, and I think ones that I've quite often seen are things like hangover kits, that kind of thing for the next morning. And but of course, it doesn't have to be that, and it's just a really nice touch for everybody. And I think the bride will appreciate that as well, because like potentially effectively asking people to travel a long way, come for all over. And although it's not a thank you that's necessarily coming from her, I think she would sort of appreciate that being kind of done on her behalf as well. And they can include lots of interesting things beyond a packet of paracetamol kind of thing, although I'm sure appreciated. But I think we have one of these videos on our channel too, don't we? Description box below. But you can also do things like personalised tumblers or even wine glasses that could be used at the event, and so when no one's mixing their glasses up, that's helpful as well as an exciting gift. Yeah, the personalised tote that then carries stuff around. There's so many different things, and it's so easy to get your hand on customised, personalised accessories, bits and bobs like that these days. So lots of choice.
Yes. So there are just a few ideas to just make your bride-to-be's hen party just like super special, and she'll really love. All the videos and probably a few more that are relevant we've talked about, we'll link in the description box below. If you've got any other suggestions, please leave them in the comments below to help out anyone else who might be planning a hen party. Give this video a like, don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you next time.